Happening right now, Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock is holding a town hall. This is taking place at Zion Hill Baptist Church there in Atlanta. Hundreds have showed up to hear from and also ask questions to the senator. Let's get out to Fox 5's Eric Mock. He's there live now. Eric, walk us through. We know someone had to be escorted out. It got a little heated.
Yeah, Eric, actually several people were escorted out of this meeting as it descended into a shouting match. Hundreds of people have showed up. I counted at least 700, probably more, to this town hall. The parking lot was completely full, and a lot of people asking questions. Senator Warnock actually started off his remarks saying that, we're not going to sugarcoat it, times are tough. But when someone asked a question about the war in Gaza and where he stands, whether more with Israel or with Palestine, some members of the crowd were not satisfied with his answer. They stood up and began shouting at him, calling him things like a war criminal, saying he's funding genocide. And then other members of the crowd told them to sit down, saying they wanted to hear what Senator Raphael Warnock was saying. We have that moment here. Just take a listen. So you heard there, that they were shouting as they were being escorted out. You could definitely tell, though, they were trying to be, as gentle as possible. We didn't see them roughly grab them or try to push them out. They just kind of were trying to slowly usher them out of the room as other members of the crowd were yelling at them to sit down, some very aggressively, whereas others were saying they just wanted to hear the rest of Senator Raphael Warnock's response. But this just goes to show you how much tension there is right now, even within the Democratic Party, whereas you have a lot of people, they maybe say they're all members of the Democratic Party, but they view things very differently, especially when it comes to issues like the war in Gaza and in Palestine. Now, other issues that have been brought up, he's addressed the fired federal workers, especially from the CDC, which we've seen big impacts here in Atlanta. He's also talked about the impact of tariffs on local businesses here in Georgia. We actually had a couple of business owners get up who were asking questions about that. So, again, a lot of heated tensions here at this town hall, but it looks like most people have exited now who had those grievances. We'll continue to keep you updated on what happens here at this town hall. For now, reporting live in Atlanta, Eric Mock, Fox 5 News.
All right, Eric Mock, thanks so much.